Milkers and dogs. We are back at it again with another episode of Milk Talk. This time we are talking about quarterback situation going on right now.
Dude, yeah.
Half the teams have backups.
Dude, we got a ton of injuries this year. I've never seen this.
This is insane.
31 years of watching football.
Yeah.
You know, probably the first 6 I don't remember. But, so 25 years of watching football.
Just to see all these quarterbacks fall.
Dude, we see so many. Dude, so many's gone this year. Like, you know, I don't even know where to even start, really.
Let's start off with the game, Thursday game. Let's start off. So, right off the rip, the Patriots, they started off Mac Jones. And Mac Jones has, like, lost his confidence.
Oh, yeah.
He's broken. That dude is broken. It's like Zach Wilson, basically.
Yeah, he's super broken.
Now they got Zappy starting.
Yeah.
And he looks terrible. He does not look good.
Dude, I mean, yeah. I mean, they don't have a really solid
backup.
They don't have either one of them neither one of them are good. I mean, I just don't know. You know, obviously they're going to draft quarterback this year.
They have to.
Yeah.
Or they're just not going to be a contender next year either.
Yeah. But, you know, that one's terrible. You got that. You got
Steelers.
You know, Kenny Pickett, he's done for a while.
What even happened with Kenny Pickett? I don't remember.
An ankle injury, high ankle sprain. He had surgery on it though.
Crazy. So many of those right now.
Yeah. You got you know, Aaron Rodgers, obviously the beginning of the season. That one, you know. Then Zach Wilson was in there, and he just couldn't get it done. And you know, he's lost a lot of confidence.
Oh yeah, I mean, he's starting again this week, but we'll see what really happens with him. I'm rooting for the kid. I feel bad for the guy. He's just kind of gets shit on every week by his fans.
Yeah, I mean,
that'll shatter anybody's mental.
Yeah, and I mean, Rodgers said it pretty solid on the McAfee show. If you guys watched that,
yep.
He said that, you know, you can't just after two or three games crown somebody or just think they're trash. You got to give them time to develop these young quarterbacks, and they're not really doing that. Like with Zach Wilson, they tried. Okay,
they tried last year too.
Yeah, no, I mean they've tried. This is his third season. Okay, so he had 2 seasons. Like, he didn't get time to sit and watch, okay? I don't know if that's the problem with these younger quarterbacks, is if, you know...
They're just throwing them out there?
They're just throwing them out there, right? I mean, I get it. You draft them in the top 5. You need them. That's why you're down there. You just throw them out there.
I mean, you got to look at the situation whenever Bryce Young went down and Andy Dalton went out there and played his fucking heart out that week. Like, Bryce Young, I feel like he didn't retain any of that.
Yeah.
Like, Andy Dalton showed him what's up. This is what a veteran quarterback does.
Yeah.
I get Bryce Young has been tanking.
Yeah, I mean,
First overall for that?
Yeah. But, I mean, you can't blame it all on Bryce. I mean, you can call...
The whole team's ass.
Play calling. All that stuff, you know. Everything comes to effect when it comes to a quarterback, right?
Yeah. The only downside about the Panthers, they gave away everything to get him. So they're not going to be able to rebuild this year.
They don't have a first-round pick.
I don't know what they're going to do.
And they're going to get the first overall pick. And they're not going to have it. And
the Bears.
Yeah. I mean, the Bears, we don't know what they're going to do with Justin Fields, right?
I hope they keep him, dude.
Dude, I mean, are they going to just shit can him?
I mean, that's the trend, right?
Yeah.
Every 2 years. I think they need to keep him, and I think they need to give him Marvin Harrison. Give it to him.
I don't think Marvin Harrison is going to save the team now. Like,
I don't think he will, but it'll make Justin Fields more competent. You've seen the connection with DJ Moore this year. They've been playing well together. Like at the start of the season, it was a little rocky. Then he got hurt. And then their chemistry started building. Yeah. They had several. I think it was like 2 or 3 like 100-yard games in a row.
Yeah.
And if that's there, awesome. But who else do they have? Darnell Mooney doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Who's their other guy? I couldn't tell you.
I don't know who the third is.
Cole Kmet is there.
God damn it. Something Jones Jr.
Cole Kmet's their second best target.
Yeah.
And then their running back game is like a toolbox.
They should have never got rid of Dave Montgomery.
Apparently not. Apparently that dude's just an absolute stud.
Yeah, I mean, they should have never got rid of him. I mean, that's the problem. You know, you think you have the grass is greener on the other side when it wasn't. It's not always greener on the other side. And these owners, these franchises, they always think it's greener over there. You know?
I mean, they got Roshan Johnson, and he's honestly looked fine.
Yeah.
Like, he looks like he could be something later.
Yeah. I don't think he's that good of a starter right now. I mean, but, you know, you got, man, who else you got? You got, like, you know, Green Bay, right? We sit there and Jordan Love played solid first 3. Then he had, like, 4 or 5 weeks in a row where he played like shit. And everybody was like, boom, this dude's trash. Green Bay's draft another quarterback next year. Then we win 4 out of 5 now.
Yeah.
We've won 3 straight. And, you know, now we're in the 7th seed in the playoffs. And
don't call it a comeback.
I mean, dude, he's been looking phenomenal. These last 3 games, he's had 10 touchdowns, no interceptions.
Yeah.
And, I mean, his completion percentage is going up, which everybody was complaining about out the gate. They were calling him trash. I mean, you know, and that's what Rodgers was kind of hinting at. He was like, dude, you know, this guy, you got to let him have a year or 2 under his belt before you can actually make a good verdict on
if he's good or bad.
On if he's good or bad. So, like, you know, like everybody, you know, we're all hyped up on Stroud this year, right? He could come out and lay an egg next year. Seen it happen. Jared Goff, Carson Wentz. They were phenomenal their rookie years. Second year, they both kind of sucked ass. I mean, we just see it all the time. Jameis Winston, Mariota, same way. Like,
they're both backups now.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you got all these people injured, and you know, we got. Dude, another thing I think about the league, I think the wide receiver market is kind of starting to get oversaturated.
Yeah, a little bit.
Because you got the top 10 wide receivers, and then you got just a ton of mid-level players.
There's a ton of mid-level players.
You just got a ton, and it's just oversaturated, right?
There's a lot of those mid-level players that if they were on like a team like the Panthers, they could be a stud.
Yeah.
But they usually just pair them up with other studs, so then they're always the number 2.
Yeah. I mean, you know, you got all this stuff. Same with running backs. It's oversaturated. You know, people, they go down, they just bring another one in.
Yeah.
It's just like a number.
And there's still, like, a lot of veterans
like
out there.
Factory. Just like a number.
Coming in this year, we had Kareem Hunt, Zeke, Leonard Fournette, and someone else. They were all free agents, and they've all been signed. Like, they just come and go. Like Kareem Hunt, Nick Chubb goes down. Kareem Hunt's like, all right, my time to shine again.
Dude, yeah.
Leonard Fournette hasn't really done anything. Zeke's going to get his big role this week.
Yeah.
And,
I mean, he's been playing pretty solid this year.
Yeah.
But then you also see, you know, people that should be backups, right? You got, like, you know, Eckler goes down. Josh Kelly, definitely a backup running back. You got Tony Pollard starting, definitely a backup running back.
I agree.
Like,
and then you got people like Zach Moss, who on any other team would be a starting running back.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's a backup to JT.
I mean, not really. He's Mr. IR. He's been hurt all fucking season.
Well, you know what I mean, though.
Yeah. But, you know, speaking of us getting in the playoffs, I mean, you know, we got a lot of teams sitting here fighting for these last 3 spots.
A lot of teams fighting.
In both the AFC and the NFC.
Yeah, I mean, we got the Jags. The Jags just lost Trevor Lawrence for a few weeks.
Yeah.
High ankle sprain. Just lost Christian Kirk. He might be out for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
Because he's getting surgery.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, that means the Colts and the Texans are like 1 game out from just being ahead of them.
And then you got the Browns.
Dude, yeah, with Joe Flacco, you know, their defense is solid, but
they've lost like 2 or 3 in a row, right?
They might have lost 2 in a row. I think so. But
yeah, they're falling out.
Yeah,
the Colts already passed them.
Yep. And they beat the Colts head to head. That's what's crazy. Dude, you got the Texans. You got the Bills are not even in the playoffs right now.
They're in the hunt. Or no, they're on the bubble.
Yeah, they're on the bubble. You got them. Cincinnati, that's a kind of a wild card team because they look solid against the Jags.
Hope they keep falling so we can get in there.
Yeah, they didn't fall. They went up.
No, they didn't even have a change.
Yeah.
No change.
Yeah, but then you got the Chargers sitting there trying to get in.
We're trying, dude. We're knocking on heaven's door right now, dude.
Yeah. I mean, the Jets even have a chance, obviously.
They do have a chance, but it's a slim one. They got to win out. Literally
they
win
have
out.
to win out. Yeah.
And everything has to fall in their place.
Yeah. Them and the Titans both have to win out.
The Raiders have a chance, too.
The Raiders, yeah.
Obviously, the Patriots
are eliminated.
Oh, they're not eliminated yet, technically.
Yeah.
But the Panthers are, so.
The Panthers are the only one eliminated so far, technically.
So then on the NFC.
You got the Lions, dude. They've been struggling. Week in, week out. Like, you just got... You don't know what you're going to get from them. You really don't.
At least you got two solid running backs, I guess.
Dude, I mean, either us or the Vikings, right? If we went out and the Lions lose, like three or four of the last 5 games, we could win the division, and they drop down to wild card.
We big.
Which is crazy. I mean, and the Vikings play them, I think, twice.
Yeah, they do.
They play them twice, so
almost back to back. It's like Vikings, other team, Vikings.
Yeah.
And then you got the Falcons, who, man, I don't think they deserve to be there.
That whole division's fucked. You got them, the Saints, the Bucks.
Yeah.
Then you got the Panthers that's been eliminated. So
any of those teams deserve to be in the playoffs.
One of them's got to be there.
I know, but they are all like. If any of them go there, I'd prefer it to be the Bucks, but the Falcons are leading the charge right now.
Yeah, I mean they play the Bucks coming up, so
we'll find out.
And then the Cowboys, they could jump up to 1 or 2 right now if they win.
They could, yeah.
If they beat the Eagles,
they'd be tied with the Eagles.
Yeah, they'd probably jump to 2 because the 49ers have beat them.
Yeah,
the brakes off of them.
Yeah,
and the 49ers, if they win this week, they'd be 10-3 as well.
Yeah,
all 3 of them would be 10-3. Even Lions, they could win out and get the first spot. The first place is still open in the NFC and AFC. The people that we're talking about is the people on the bubble, though, majority of the time, because it's all interchangeable.
Right.
Because you got the Rams, Seahawks, Bucks, Saints. All of them. Any of them could get in. Besides, you're really just fighting for 2 spots in the NFC because the Cowboys are so far up there. They're 9-3.
9-3.
Yeah. So and then you got the Vikings and the Packers. They're 6-6. So you're really just fighting for those last 2 spots. The top 5 have been basically guaranteed.
Yeah.
The division. The only division is not the Saints, Bucks, and NFC South because they're all 1 game out from each other.
Right. And then you got the Seahawks who were in the playoff talk, and now they're on the bubble.
Yeah.
After losing last week.
And a week before, yeah. They lost 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah. They play the 49ers and the Cowboys, and they play the 49ers again. Such a hard schedule for them. Have you seen their schedule?
Yeah, they got some tough games.
Yeah, like this. If they're gonna want to get in these playoffs, they're gonna have to really want it. They're gonna have to play like they did last week, every game, not just one of them.
Yeah, dude, the Rams got some tough teams coming up. They got the Ravens.
Yep.
I don't know who else they got,
but we can pull them up right now.
Yeah, they just got tough teams coming up. Everybody's got tough teams. Down the stretch.
They got Ravens, Commanders, Saints, Giants, 49ers.
So they got 2 pretty solid teams. Saints and Commanders are iffy. Giants should get steamrolled, okay?
Should.
Yeah, but Green Bay's playing them this weekend. We should steamroll them. But, it could be a trap game.
Any given Sunday.
I guess
here on a Monday, but
yeah.
We got the Bucks. I think the Bucks have a good shot of winning their division.
I think the Bucks win their division over the Saints and the
Falcons. I think the Saints are kind of like fumbling the bag right now. Derek Carr just went down
again for like every game.
Like he does not really look that good. I mean, has he ever really looked good? Maybe.
He did look good when he first started. I mean, in Oakland, when they were in Oakland.
I
think what fucked him over was one year they were going to the playoffs and he broke his leg week 16 when there was only 17 weeks. And then I don't think he's ever actually recovered from that enough to where he's confident enough not to break it again. I think that's what his whole issue is.
I mean, that happens to people, man.
Yeah, he's always second guessing stuff.
And then that dude has, I don't know that dude obviously, but that dude looks like he has fucking anger issues.
Yeah.
Every time something does not go his way on the field, he's like cussing. Yeah. That's such a bad, such a bad mindset for your team. Just like cussing and yelling at them.
Oh yeah, you're dragging them down. I mean, you're dragging them down.
Like that's not helping anyone. If anything, you just look like a jackass.
Hey, you're not really. Yeah. Like you said, you're hurting the team.
Yeah.
That's like
Michael Thomas said some stuff, man.
What?
After he said it, he deleted his Twitter. It was pretty bad. Let me see if I can pull it up here. Oop. Deactivated his account shortly after the game. AT wide open. Calling out Derek Carr. Next tweet said, y'all said I was throwing shade. Not at all. My eyes just work. Check yours. Because he was talking about how Derek Carr wasn't throwing the fucking ball at all.
Yeah.
And then now he's on IR. When your eyes don't work, you get people hurt. It's no mystery, and it's something that needs to be studied. What you permit, you promote. What you allow, you encourage. What you condone, you own. Jimmy Graham, I don't know who that is.
Tight end.
Then number 12 alert. We got to run our trick play at some point tonight. It's that type of game. Every possession counts. God is with Jameis. Go for 2. What is this?
That's all of them before
the dude was like basically calling out Derek Carr.
Yeah, I mean, that's what.
I heard he's like kind of a bad person to have in the locker room.
I mean, yeah, you don't want that. You really
No,
don't.
I meant like before this. Apparently he said a bunch of shit.
Yeah, I mean,
just not publicly.
That's crazy. I mean,
after this shit came out, I was like looking it up, but I don't know.
Yeah, you don't want that in your locker room, dude. If he's being a cancer, that brings down the whole team. So with that being said, I don't think the Saints are definitely going to win now.
Yeah.
I mean, if you got a cancer in your locker room that big, your starting quarterback that you're paying money to.
Yeah.
To be a starter. Yeah. I definitely
not a good look for him, man.
Yeah. Then you got the Giants and the Bears down there and the Commanders all around the four win mark.
Man, I just don't see any of them getting in.
Yeah, I don't think the bottom 4 definitely get in.
I mean, it's
the
possible.
Cardinals, Commanders. I don't even know how the Cardinals are still on the list, but Cardinals, Commanders.
They're on the list because, like, let me look up what the playoff percentage is. Probably like 0.1.
Yeah.
Less than 1%.
Yeah. Less than 1. Yeah. Dude, I don't think
wow.
That's crazy.
It's a 99% chance they're out.
Dude, yeah. The Cardinals,
Jesus Christ.
Kyler's came back and put a little bit of life in their team. They've won 2 games with him.
Yeah, they have.
Yeah, I just don't think that they're, I feel like they need a weapon like a Marvin Harrison Jr. I think that would be a big pickup for him.
A big game changer for him, honestly. Because they got McBride. He's looked solid.
Yeah, he's a rookie.
They got Hollywood. Hollywood's not a bona fide wide receiver one, though.
Yeah.
And Dortch doesn't look like that guy.
And Rondell Moore really doesn't either.
But Michael Wilson looks pretty solid.
Yeah. I feel like if they somehow get to trade up in the draft and pick up Marvin Harrison Jr., I think it'd be solid for him.
Yeah.
I think it helps him out. You know, them getting rid of D-Hop was kind of weird because he was their number one guy.
Yeah.
You know, they also got rid of, Christian Kirk. They had Christian Kirk 2 years ago. Got rid of him. You know, they had him and D-Hop. And they're like, we don't need either one of them.
That's ridiculous, dude.
Yeah.
I just hope they keep Kyler because it's kind of weird what they did with it because he was fine to play. They didn't play him.
Yeah.
They played Tune.
Yeah.
And then Kyler shows up and they play him. Like, are they trying to show that, hey, he can still play? They're trying to get something out of him? Or do you think they're going to stand by him?
Dude, I didn't even think of that. They might be trying to get something out of him.
It seems like they are.
Because you already have some game film. You know what he can do in the NFL. So you could use him as trade bait for somebody that has like a lower, like the Patriots.
Wow. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. You could do that. I don't know who else would be. The Bears are the only other team that would be lower than them, but they got Justin Fields.
Yeah, they wouldn't want him.
Why would they want to?
They're a very similar play style player.
Why would they want a smaller Justin Fields?
Yeah.
Why would they want a shorter Justin Fields? I don't know.
I don't know, man. But I think they really do try to trade him. Because the way
I don't know who you would trade him to, though.
I don't know. I have no idea.
The Raiders, possibly?
I think they're relying on O'Connell for the next year. I do.
Sam Howell?
Ooh-woo?
I think the coach there, he just wanted to make sure. I never thought of that, but that's a possibility. I think the coach was more like, I'd much rather this dude be 100% healthy when he comes back on the field.
Especially if they're not playing for anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, dude, we could just lose out and you can get a solid stud wide receiver or a quarterback, Because
it's like, damn it, stop winning, Kyler.
Yeah.
You only played 2 games and you won both.
Oh, yeah. But, that's really what the playoffs are looking like right now.
Yeah.
You got the Packers and Packers, Vikings, and Cowboys in the wild card.
It's looking like the Panthers, Patriots, and Cardinals are playing for the first pick, which obviously the Panthers will be the Bears, but
yeah,
that's what it's looking like.
And then you got the Commanders down there too. Dude, they could get a new quarterback in the draft. You got the Titans down there, but they just picked up Will Levis. I don't know if they were ready to ship this.
No.
He's no Malik Willis.
Yeah, but anyway, they're not gonna get rid of Will Levis.
Yeah,
the dude's been playing solid for him. So,
dude, the Jets, they pick up another quarterback. Dude, they're not gonna. They're not gonna be
able to pay him. We broke his fuck up this year.
But what the problem is they're gonna get a first round pick. They're gonna be paying him regardless. Whoever's the first round pick.
Isn't Sauce's contract up? But he's gonna want a ton of money.
No,
it's not up.
No, he just got drafted last year.
So what?
He got a Rookie of the Year last year.
Oh my gosh, I'm a fake fan. Wendell spell right. Drafted. Four-year. $38.7 million.
Last May.
It's a big contract. What's the average for first rounders?
Look it up. What's the average contract for first round picks?
I don't know what's high and what's not. $41 to $12 million. Interesting. Wait, that makes me. Now that we're here, I'm just curious. Is it on here? We paid him $14 million. We paid Quentin Johnson.
4-year contract worth it though, so he's not getting that. It's guaranteed, but it's over 4 years.
Yeah, so it's really like less than $4 million a year.
Yeah, really not that bad for a late round pick.
He don't deserve it though.
I mean, yeah, he's been playing like shit.
God,
Quentin Johnston ain't been doing nothing. Bolt up.
Hey, we still bolt up, but
yeah, not Quentin Johnston. TCU, fuck you.
He's a big motherfucker too. You'd think he'd be better.
Yeah. You know, he's probably getting compared to Calvin Johnson coming out, but because he's 6'4", big. That's what Calvin Johnson was, 6'4", big. But you know,
maybe if we get Bill Belichick, he'll shape him into a really good wide receiver.
Yeah.
Oh man, dude.
All right, guys. You know,
Quentin Johnston
is Gage's favorite wide receiver.
I hope we draft a running backs next year. Don't at me.
Yeah. At him all the time. All right, guys. Well, thanks for coming in, listening to another episode of Milk Talk.
Ooh woo woo.
Ooh woo woo. See ya.